Good morning. Let me introduce myself. I am Sumito Yasuoka. I'm Councillor at Agricultural Production Bureau, Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries of the Japanese government. First of all, it's a great honor to speak to you as a keynote speaker. I would like to express my thanks to the organizers for giving me this opportunity. I need to say it's a great pity that I cannot see you all here in Tokyo. So, the subject of my speech is innovations and challenges for agriculture in Japan. Here is the agenda of my speech. Firstly, I'm going to talk about several issues we Japanese agriculture are facing. After that, I want to explain 3 examples of new challenges for Japanese agriculture: smart agriculture, export, and greening. So I would like to start by talking about issues facing Japanese agriculture. The first issue is declining farmer population. The farmer population in Japan has decreased to about a half for the last 20 years. Another problem is aging. The average of farmers' age is now 66.4. This is the age structure of farmer population. This graph shows clearly our problems. As you can see, about a half of farmer population is now over 70 years of age. In contrast, newcomers, I mean the young farmers, are not so many. It means that further decrease of farmer population is inevitable. You might have an image of highly mechanized agriculture for Japan. Of course, mechanization has progressed for the last several decades. However, hard manual labors still remain in agriculture. Cutting the grasses and harvesting cabbages. For this issue, firstly, we must increase labor productivity. Farmland of the same area will need to be cultivated by less farmers. Considering a declining trend in farm population, we need significant innovations for this area. Secondly, we need to make agriculture more attractive and easier to enter for young generations. For this direction, mechanization of farm labors need to progress for reducing hard manual labors. In addition, agriculture itself should be transformed to more knowledge-based industry. Second issue is market change. Domestic food market is going to shrink in the long run due to declining total population. On the other hand, global food market will expand further. In addition to wealthy consumers now increasing in neighbor countries, it means that we have a chance outside of Japan. So challenge of food export is inevitable for Japanese agriculture. Another issue is changes in consumer demand. For example, growing public concerns for the environment, like organic, or concerns for environmental impact of agriculture. Another example is increasing demand for ready-to-eat food. I mean that consumption pattern is now changing. So we, Japanese agriculture, need to adapt to these changes. So before going to the next section, I need to say innovation is essential for making agriculture sustainable to overcome these obstacles and adapt for changes. So I would like to move on to our challenges we are now doing. First is smart agriculture. So question is, what is smart agriculture? This is our definition. Smart agriculture is defined as agriculture with combination of conventional agricultural technologies like soil science, agronomy, and advanced smart technologies, information and communication technologies, artificial intelligence, robotics. Smart agriculture can achieve several aims, like increasing labor productivity by autonomous operation, like 24 hours operation in the night, unmanned operation, or farming by less farmers. Second one is converting remaining manual operation to mechanized operation by robotics. As I said earlier, hard manual labor need to be reduced. So robotics technology is expected to combat this operation. Third one is increasing yield by sensing and analyzing data. Precision farming by sensing data is another possibility. So last one is enabling succession of tacit knowledge of expert to the next generations. So I'm going to show you several examples of smart agriculture. First one is autonomous operation of agricultural machineries. So now autonomous operation of tractors is commercialized in Japan. This is a picture. First one is under unmanned autonomous operation. This operation system is achieved by precise positioning of global navigation satellite system. This preciousness is a few centimeter level of positioning. And this technology is also used for the driving assistance function as well as autonomous operation. And this use increase in operation efficiency and make driving much easier. Of course, if we use it as an autonomous operation, we can achieve significant labor saving, like night operation, 24 hours operation, or driving by less farmers. This is a rice planting machine with autonomous operation. As you can see, straightness straightness shows the preciousness of positioning. So I think this technology will become more common in the near future. So the next slide is a drone. Drone is now becoming very popular in agriculture. Drone is now used for spraying and sensing. I think this labor-saving technologies is quite useful even for the small-scale farmers. And in addition to spraying, efficient pest control can be achieved with pest sensing. So the next one is the power assist suits. As I said earlier, hard manual labors still remain in agriculture. This is orange production in the mountainous area. So power assisting suits here, this one, is a wearing equipment which lighten lifting operation. So this farmer can easily lift this heavy box with many oranges. So the last one is a smart soil management. The use of data is also a key of smart agriculture. As you can see, we accumulate data of soil and data of plant growth from satellite, and also we accumulate data of yield from harvester. By using these data, we optimize fertilizer use in order to increase yield and quality. So this slide explains what we are doing for the promotion of smart agriculture. First one is a demonstration. We have now 179 demonstration sites all over Japan where farmers can learn and recognize the benefit of smart agriculture. Second one is infrastructure and legal arrangement. We have established guidelines for the safety of autonomous tractor operation. This guideline clarified conditions and practices needed for autonomous operations. We have also constructed agricultural data collaboration platform. This platform can connect different systems and can increase data availability and data portability. And also we promote new service businesses like sharing business or data consultation. And also we try to do overseas extension. The next challenge is export. Japan has endeavored to increase food export for the last decade. As indicated in this chart, export value of agricultural product has increased from 268 billion yen to 657 billion. It has increased more than twice for the last 8 years. For export, important question is what are the strengths of Japanese agricultural products? I consider these 2 points seems to be the strengths of Japanese agricultural products in the international market. One is unique and delicious plant varieties with delicate farmers' care. These features provide consistently high-quality products. Number two is Japanese unique food culture. Agriculture rooted in food culture have great strengths. It provides real uniqueness that cannot be easily imitated. So let me explain it by Japanese fruits. Japanese fruits are delicious and unique fruits. We have a lot of unique varieties because of very intense competition in domestic markets and consumers' demand. In addition to that, delicate farmers' care and high-quality management. These produce high-quality fruits with unique values. So one example is Japanese apples. Apples are internationally produced and marketed, but Japanese apples have certain features. Japanese apples are relatively big and sweet, with crispy texture and unique flavor. The other feature is we have a lot of unique varieties. One example is Shinano Gold. This is a yellow variety. Yellow variety is normally not so sweet, but this variety has a very sweet taste. So now this variety is becoming very popular even outside of Japan. So as you can see, delicate care, I mean the expert practices management for high quality apples and quality management with inner quality sensing. These are other keys for high quality Japanese apples. So the second example is a grape variety Shine Muscat. Have you ever eaten this variety? This variety has large and sweet berries with muscat flavor and crispy texture. The point is this grape variety is edible with skin and have no astringency. This variety is now changing markets and creating new demands. In spite of its expensive price, like $10 to $20 for a piece, we now very willing to pay this price and to buy this variety. I think this variety shows the power and the strength of varieties. This variety provides new value. Now the export of this grape variety has rapidly increased. The third example is Japanese green tea. As described here, Japanese green tea has a special taste and flavor which result from its unique variety, cultivation management, and unique steaming process. One of the categories of Japanese green tea, matcha, is now becoming globally popular. Matcha, which is originally used for tea ceremony, is now used for various foods. The picture behind you cannot see. This is an image of matcha frappuccino of Starbucks. So more people outside of Japan now enjoy Japanese green tea and recognize its taste and unique value. As a result, the export of Japanese green tea is steadily growing. Agricultural products rooted in traditional culture like green tea have unique strengths and big potential for further export. So I would like to briefly explain policies for export promotion. The first one is to set out 27 priority items and strategies in order to make the most of Japan's strengths. The second one is to form export production regions where agricultural production are specialized in export with a market in mindset for export. The third one is to protect our strengths as was protection of intellectual property rights, like plant varieties. The last one is a promotion campaign. It is considered to be important to make more people familiar with our unique foods with their unique values. So the last one I would like to explain is greening. So we have announced a new national strategy for sustainable food system. The name is Measures for Achievement of Decarbonization and Resilience with Innovation. This is the official name of the strategy. It is abbreviation Midori, means green in Japanese. The strategy set challenging goals toward 2050. Zero CO2 emission from agriculture, forestry, and fisheries sectors, 50% reduction in risk-weighted use of chemical pesticides, 30% reduction in chemical fertilizer use, increase in organic farming to 25% of farmland. We try to achieve very challenging goals under the Asian monsoon climate. In order to achieve these goals, we need to transform the entire food systems from input supply, production, processing and distribution to consumption. So this strategy is a middle long-term strategy. We promote innovation to reduce environmental impact and contribute to carbon neutral while enhancing productivity potentials. Also, we encourage engagement of stakeholders at each stage for sustainable food system. We encourage awareness and behavioral change of stakeholders, like recycled use of local resources and balanced dietary pattern. So nevertheless to say, innovations are essential for achieving sustainable food system. Innovations are required for various aspects. So greening is an innovation challenge. We wish to create a new model for Asian monsoon climate region. So this is all for my presentation. The last photograph is a desert with Shine-Muscat grape. If you have a chance, please enjoy our unique and delicious agricultural products. I'm very glad if my speech is meaningful for you. Thank you for your kind attention and thank you for your patience.